Iran's nuclear ambitions are once again at the center of global concern. The world is watching as Iran edges closer to weapons capability, with negotiations hanging in the balance. This crisis has deep roots and wide-reaching implications. Iran's nuclear program dates back to the 1950s, originally launched with United States support under the Atoms for Peace initiative. After the 1979 revolution, the program shifted focus, and by the early 2000s, suspicions of weaponization surfaced. The International Atomic Energy Agency has monitored Iran for decades, reporting in 2025 that Iran now possesses enough uranium enriched to 60% purity to build several nuclear warheads within weeks if it chooses. For context, enrichment above 20% is considered highly sensitive, and 90% is weapons grade. Historically, the 2015 Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, known as the Iran Nuclear Deal, restricted Iran's enrichment to 3.5% and reduced its stockpile by nearly 98%. In 2018, the United States withdrew from the agreement, citing concerns about its effectiveness. In response, Iran expanded enrichment, installed advanced centrifuges, and grew its stockpile to over 5,000 kilograms by 2025. The pattern is clear. Each diplomatic setback triggers technical escalation. Geopolitically, Iran's nuclear threshold status alarms regional rivals. Israel, which destroyed Iraqi and Syrian reactors in the past, has threatened military action to prevent a nuclear-armed Iran. Saudi Arabia signals that it will seek nuclear parity if Iran crosses the line. This risk of a regional arms race is unprecedented since the Cold War. The United States, meanwhile, faces a dilemma: pursue renewed diplomacy or resort to force. American airstrikes on Iranian targets have been openly threatened, yet war fatigue after decades in the Middle East makes large-scale conflict politically costly. Scientifically, enriching uranium to 60% is a technical leap. Iran's use of advanced IR-6 centrifuges, which are 10 times faster than older models, accelerates the process. While Iran claims its program is for civilian energy, the scale and secrecy of activities raise doubts. The International Atomic Energy Agency has not found definitive proof of weaponization, but acknowledges that Iran's capabilities are now at a threshold level. Culturally, nuclear technology is a symbol of national pride for many Iranians. The program is presented as a sovereign right and a defense against foreign intervention. Inside Iran, hardliners view compromise as capitulation, while moderates argue that sanctions relief is essential for economic survival. The Iranian economy is heavily reliant on oil exports, which account for about 60% of state revenue. Sanctions have led to inflation rates exceeding 40% and unemployment above 15% in recent years. Negotiations in Oman are ongoing. Proposals include halting enrichment, exporting uranium abroad, and granting inspectors full access. Iran resists, citing national sovereignty, but hints at compromise for economic relief. Russia, a key ally, could act as a custodian for Iran's uranium if a deal is struck, leveraging its own geopolitical interests. The stakes are immense. A diplomatic failure could lead to military strikes, a nuclear arms race, or wider conflict. The outcome will shape security, energy, and alliances across the Middle East and beyond. The world stands at a nuclear crossroads, with history, science, and politics converging in real time.